blocked content. What's happening, my block buddies? This is a brand new episode of Blocked Content. Oh, guys, I'm so happy. My name is Callum. This is your content for today because we're gonna talk about my favorite video game series of all time. If you guys know this channel, you guys know me, then you know what this is gonna be about. This is gonna be about Super Smash Brothers, and I'm so excited because we have got a little bit of information, maybe some leaked information that we're talking about here. You guys know blocked content, and we stand for the blocked content. We stand for content that's either leaked or found online or maybe released ahead of time. We love the information that trickles in from all the sides. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I have a lot of information about the new Super Smash Brothers and maybe even a name. This is, of course, a leak, so it is to be taken with a grain of salt still, so don't be salty if it doesn't turn out to be correct. But it's my job to give you guys all the juicy leaks and information that you so desire. So I want to talk about this video. I want to talk about Super Smash Brothers finally coming to the Nintendo Switch. We know absolutely nothing about it so far, so thank you guys so much for joining. Remember that you can be the comment question winner, and your comment will appear in our next video. So if you have an original and amazing funny answer to this video's question, just subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on this video. And of course, today's comment question is, which character do you want in a new Super Smash Brothers game for the Nintendo Switch? So answer below and I might pick it out for next episode. So alright, let's get into this. I am thrilled to say that we have some information about Super Smash Brothers, and here we go, okay? We found this on 4chan, so this, sometimes they turn out to have information that's quite correct, and the source that we found this from actually had a lot of things right as well. According to them, also, this Nintendo Direct that's happening on the 13th was supposed to happen. So take it still with a grain of salt. It might not at all be possible, but here we go. The leak says, anonymous posts, Nintendo Switch. I have next information about the next Smash Brothers installment on Switch. Now, first off, guys, this is amazing because this means that we might get a Super Smash Brothers on the Switch that you can both take anywhere and both play on your console at home. Just think about what Super Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U were. Bundle that into one experience. That already seems like an amazing idea, right? Okay, so here comes the bomb, okay? We're gonna drop it right here. The game is named Super Smash Brothers V, or Super Smash Brothers 5, and the development has just started. Okay, so first off, that title, Super Smash Brothers V or 5, kind of makes me think about Metal Gear Solid V, because that was the 5th one in, you know, the installments, but V stood for something entirely different in that game. Venom, probably. And in this sort of scenario, what does it stand for? Super Smash Brothers Victory or something like that? Or is it simply the 5th game in the series? So let me know below, what do you think the name Super Smash Brothers V could stand for? I'm not really sold on the name, although, you know, previous games were called Super Smash Brothers X. I think Brawl was called Super Smash Brothers X in Japan. So having that V kind of makes sense, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm really sure that we're going to have some cool imagery to go along with that. They also say that the development for this game has just started. So that is pretty cool. I mean, this probably means that this is not a port from Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. I never really thought that would be a possibility because, you know, knowing Sakurai, knowing what that man is all about, and he's all about these unique experience, he's all about building things from the ground up, he's all about getting his hands dirty and creating something entirely new and amazing every single time. So I never really thought that they would just port over Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and Super Smash Brothers 3DS kind of bundled together and just call it a day. Don't think that's the kind of developer that Sakurai is. Maybe that could have been pushed by Nintendo itself, but I don't really think so. I think that this leak will at least be correct in the way that it is named a Super Smash Bros. Game for Switch and not a port of any sort. So no, it won't be Super Smash Bros. Deluxe or something like that. Not like they did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Although that game was sweet, it kind of makes it sad because we don't know if we're going to expect a Mario Kart game for the Switch, specifically made for it. So that's if that were to happen with the Smash Brothers series, I'd be kind of bummed out. So the development has just started. Yeah, this kind of makes sense. I mean, these games take a lot of time, and they also take a lot of planning to do in terms of characters even. So I'm not surprised that something like this happens. The development has just started, so maybe we won't even see any gameplay in the first trailer. What was really amazing about the trailer that was first released for Smash 4 is that it already had some gameplay footage, actually quite a lot. Of course, that all runs on pretty much the same engine that Super Smash Brawl had, but just upgraded in HD and 60 frames, all that. But the development has just started, so maybe we'll just see a CG trailer that will explain what's new. So I would love to see something like that. Super Smash Bros. V, so SSB V, looks pretty cool, will be announced on a Nintendo Direct on 9/13. So there you have it, guys. It might be released on that Nintendo Direct. So having this information, and you can already see the date right there. This was last month, this information. So I'm really curious what you guys think. This feels very real. Maybe it will be sort of an after the presentation is done. You'll see the Smash logo, in fire, the ching. But maybe not. Maybe this is a leak, and maybe it's not to be believed. But they say Super Smash Bros. V will be announced on a Nintendo Direct on 9/13, and the release will be in 2018. Now, 2018 seems very quick for a Super Smash Bros. Game that has just started development in the end of 2017. I don't believe this. I think that if there was a new Smash Bros. Game, I think 2018 will be the year of Metroid Prime 4. It will be the year of the new Yoshi game, the new Kirby game, maybe some DLC for Odyssey DLC, maybe a little bit more for Breath of the Wild as well, maybe some other games. The new Pokemon game will release in 2018. But a Smash Brothers game, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I think that if they plan it for 2018, Nintendo internally right now, it will probably still release in 2019, because that always happens with these kinds of games. Okay, so the leak also talks about some characters, and it just simply states all of them. So let's go through them. Also, there is a list of the characters. King K. Rool is on top of the list. Now, King K. Rool is a character that I've wanted in Smash Brothers for a very long time. I think even since Melee. Because we already had Bowser, and we kept getting some more villains. We got Ganondorf, and then we got King DDD later on in Brawl, and the list kept kind of expanding, but we were missing, we had Bowser, we had Charizard, and we were missing that other dragon. No, not Ridley. We were missing King K. Rool. So very happy that the guy made the cut, according to this leak. Hope that he will be pretty original as far as dragons, crocodile, lizard characters go in Smash Brothers. So maybe he'll have a lot of projectile kind of moves, because Charizard and Bowser have the fire, but I think that a projectile heavy character would be a very interesting choice. So the list kind of loses some steam for me right here, because it also states Girahim, the character from Skyward Sword, which is very weird because we had that game. We kind of have Breath of the Wild now, so why don't we do a character from Breath of the Wild? Maybe kind of model it around Urbosa or something like that. But no, it stays Girahim, so maybe Sakurai really likes that character. And it's a cool character. The assist trophy is awesome, so yeah, I'm willing to give it a pass. So it also states Medusa, of course, from Kid Icarus. Could see this happening because Sakurai does love his own franchises. It states Crystal from the Star Fox series. Now, Crystal is, to me, this Star Fox character that kind of never really made the cut because it was originally from a game that's kind of not very well received. Star Fox Adventures was this game that a lot of people loved, but it had a lot of problems. So ultimately, I don't think that a lot of people are waiting for this character. There's a very big fan base, but ultimately, this might not be the opportune time for a character like this. So, Crystal, I buy it, sort of. Okay, so we also have Lycanroc. This is a Pokemon, of course, and has different forms depending on where you find it, where you catch it, where it evolves. So yeah, it makes sense, a new Pokemon, and this is one they definitely use in a lot of material for promotion. So very excited to see what a character like this can do. But still, why will it not be one of the new starters? The starters are actually really awesome. I love me some starter Pokemon in my Smash games. So let's take a look at Cecelia, because Cecelia is a Fire Emblem character, a very cool, unique look, and a very cute purple cape, but I don't really think that this character is in a lot of people's wish lists already. Of course, she was big in Fire Emblem Heroes, but not that much after that. So for people who kind of want Chrom and stuff like that, I'm sorry. Another character rumored is Tom Nook from the Animal Crossing series. Now, we already rumored this character for a very long time, even before the villager came in the game. So, Tom Nook, willing to give it a pass? Sure. Now, Inkling, okay, I get it. I really want Inkling, and I think it's going to happen. If there's any sort of trailer, it's going to feature these Splatoon characters. So, yes, I would love to see this. Ink moves would be amazing. Also says Springman from, of course, ARMS. Yes. At the time that ARMS was announced to be a Nintendo Switch game, I was like, this guy is going to appear in Super Smash Bros. So don't worry about that. It says Chorus Men. These guys were already rumored to be in Smash 4, so would love to see them appear. Takamaru was an assist trophy, so bring him on over. More sword characters, sure. Sakupon is rumored to be in there as well, and was rumored for even Melee, I think. It might even have made Sakurai's list. So really curious to see what that character would be like. Isaac, for of course Golden Sun, is rumored to appear. So would really love that, because that's an amazing franchise, and he has been an assist trophy. So this guy, I want him in the game. Just do it. Captain Rainbow, which is a really funny choice and something that I think Sakurai would do, but not sure if the funny character quota needs Captain Rainbow, such an obscure choice. Then it says Meat Boy, which is an indie game and doesn't really fit with the aesthetic of Smash all that much. I always thought Meat Boy was kind of like an adult sort of franchise, which doesn't really mesh with Nintendo all that well. We had Bayonetta, but they kind of toned it down. They can do this with Meat Boy, but this is where I don't really believe it. And it says Rayman. Now, of course, we've had Mario plus Rabbids, so Rayman could definitely make sense. So leave your comments down below. Do you think this is real or this is fake? I, for one, believe it. Please note that this is the list of planned characters. Some of them, like 2 or 3, could not be in the final game due to time constraints, for example. So this is inside information and not necessarily what will be in the trailer or something like that. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, you could be featured in our next video. Be sure to answer the comment question of today to be featured in the next episode, which airs tomorrow, and you'll get a whole lot of new leak information. Now, please let me know, what character do you want to appear in the very first trailer for the new Smash Bros. For Switch? So comment down below and you might be featured. As for the comment question of today, it comes to us by way of an awesome user named New 3DS Luigi 364. And this guy types in all caps, so I'm gonna try and not scream it. Yes! Oh, I can't do it. Yes, finally! Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch is finally a thing! I can hardly wait to see what's new. Here's the newcomers I want. Linkle, Shovel Knight, Shantae, Decidui, Isaac from Golden Sun, Cranky Kong, complete with Kane and Denture Pop Gun, Mimikyu, Geno. Here's the veterans that I want to see in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. Wolf O'Donnell, Ice Climbers. Well, that's kind of it. So thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for sending in all your comments, by the way, you guys. These are always a lot of fun to do, so keep sending them up. And remember, if you aren't a member of the Blocked Content family yet, please click that subscribe button, and all the news and fun about the Nintendo Direct, about Smash Brothers, about Mario Odyssey will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more Blocked content. See you guys later.